enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss. Hey.
Discovery reports have come in while we were away.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe. It doesn't really matter to me. We'll never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time, one blows up and you get marooned. The romance fades. Plus the Frontier is a constellation ship. And you're one of us now. So it's just as much yours as mine at this point. Marvelous. Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something else. Yes. Good thinking. I've got plenty to do on my own, and so do you. Makes sense to split up for a bit.
Curious feeling.
Got my
You've
attention,
seen something
Captain.
that no one else has.
Well, okay then.
You know something no one else does.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
If you don't see which, if it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have. Oh, please take a look. Oh, please take a look. Thanks for coming in.
Selling art is a...
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. Certainly. Please take your time.
I am a manager. I should be managing.
Whoa. Well... with the consignment shop closed, I guess I have to go to EIT.
What's wrong with that?
There are a few injuries that can't be addressed here. If you walk in, you will almost assuredly walk out.
Well, judging by the looks of you, you're in need of some medical attention. We can certainly help. How can I help? Well, you certainly do need a doctor, don't you? Let's get these wounds closed up and get you on the road to recovery. We'll get you feeling better in no time. Everything looks good. Well, you've certainly come to the right place. Take care of yourself.
well.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I'm dying for something to do, boss. Am I being reassigned somewhere? Ah, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the Guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Hey, try and be careful, okay? Don't want a ship landing on your head.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hey, you might want this.
Yeah, what is it? I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving. Here, I have something for you. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If... Yes? I'd be happy to carry a few things for you. Until later.
Excusez-moi.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
Site is sufficient. Ship that.
Do you need me for something?
This old mining colony looks more rundown than Ebbside on Neon. And that's saying something.
Welcome to Gagarin. Your ship need fuel? Repairs?
Mech construction is a dead industry.
Got a minute to
Satori.
shout?
Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
You're not on my calendar. Is this Arkmite related? I'm on Gagarin's. Can't imagine what the temperatures get up to outside the canyons. Arkmite? We're the galaxy's premier heavy equipment firm. Diggers, construction robotics, that sort of thing. And we're on Gagarin to take advantage of an opportunity. The city's old mech factories have been sitting dormant for years now. But they're open again thanks to us. We've automated the old assembly lines and brought plenty of money to the city in the process. It's a win-win for all involved. What gave it away? I was born in New Atlantis, but the business environment is so stuffy there. Centuries-old firms set in their ways. Gagarin is gritty, exciting. Oh, Chief Pretorius? She thinks Gagarin is just peachy being poor and run down. But Arkmite does. Thanks to our investment, the largest formerly shuttered mech plant in the city has been refurbished and is churning out some of the finest heavy equipment in the settled system. And we're sharing that vision of a revived Gagarin with others. We've been bringing in investors, showing them all the potential of this place. We were only asking the chief to make sure the areas we'd planned to visit didn't have any malcontent. Unfortunately, some of the locals don't appreciate all. We expect they will. After all, what truer sign of respect is there than a high-paying salary? Bye now.
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to Reliant medical business, you should really schedule an appointment. Who knows? Drink themselves to death? I honestly haven't the slightest. I'm usually too busy trying to make something of this city. But if you aren't the seize the day type, you can wander over to Lizzie's. I haven't heard about any waves of blindness striking the city's residents, so the drinks can't be that bad.
Have a nice day.
Apparently, the corporate execs are talking about building their own priority catwalks above the city.
Smells like the Centauri Mills plant is making a new test batch of something.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking. Well, for one, it's illegal in UC space. Making mech platforms used to be Gagarin's bread and butter. So, since they were banned in the armistice, I get 1 to 2 folks a month asking what kind of relics I might have lying around. But I'm not about to risk a contraband fine at my age, so that's why I just lay it out up front. If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually. Plenty on offer.
Lost? The trick to the catwalks. Just keep turning right. You'll get where you're going eventually. Or was it left?
I'm Dr. Keala. Are you a new patient? If you're a UC citizen, I can look you up, get your benefits processed once we've done a workup. Oh, well, hello right back at you. If you're ever in need of medical services, you just let me know. So you're an empath? Very few people have this gift, or curse, depending on how you look at it. There have been some clinical trials of a regimen that can suppress this talent permanently. It's perfectly safe, assuming you're interested. Take all the time you need.
You from off-world? If you like your destinations hot and dusty, Gagarin's got you covered. Probably better for your own well-being you don't see how this stuff is made.
Why is no one talking about bringing back Max?
Get you something?
The city was fine.
Yeah. Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis. Not as a rule, no. Just the ones that come to Gagarin and want to change it. And those folks usually ask for disgusting, overly complicated drinks. You one of them? Well, then make yourself comfortable. And don't start anything, all right? See ya.
You know who's really to blame for Gagarin's problems?
End of the colony war hit Gagarin hard. The city's just fine here.
Arc-light equipment, second to none. Are you authorized to be here?
Gagarin's not an easy place to live. Nice to finally be getting some neighbors.
The Terrabrew kiosk still busted?
Heading outside the city? Be careful.
I think it's pretty obvious. I'm busy right now.
Catch you at Dizzy's later. As soon as my shift's over. Your turn's by.
What? Protecting your precious home from ruffians and vagrants gets me nothing?
vagrants can have it. I'll see you when your shift's done.
Gagarin is a city on the rise. Cheap facilities, an enthusiastic labor market. Archmite and Satari mills are just learning what Reliant's known for years. Gagarin is the place to do business. Reliant's always here when you need us.
Sorry, you're back. Weird. I've always been passionate about environmental law, so coming here was a natural fit. Imagine having all these wild ideas about how you were going to end corporate malfeasance, and I couldn't even win one case. But you can only cry about it for so long. I told myself to suck it up and win the next one, and the one after that. It didn't matter how many tries it took, I'd just keep chiseling away at the whole justice system until I made a crack. That's right. And the one thing I've learned is there's no one case that'll solve everything. It's a process. I'll let you get back to it then.
Security is usually good about keeping out strays, but keep your eyes open at night for dust devils and pronglings, okay?
Clear the catwalks, all right? I don't want to have to fish anyone else out of the canyon.
Please ignore the clutter. We have the system.
Do you have a ship? Have you ever met a pirate? Were you
If you
scared?
have any comments
I
about
wouldn't
this
be.
facility,
They're looking for you. Let's talk.
Might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Lay it on me.
Time to leave this place behind. Orbital pattern locked in.
looking for you. Let's talk.
I can't think of a better place to recharge and ready ourselves for our next mission.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi, hi. Too late. Been there, done that.
I think you should give this little lady the benefit of the doubt. You could be severely underestimating her capabilities.
That's enough. Look, Cora goes where I go. But it's not like I'm dragging her into every dark cave we uncover. She'll be on the ship. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Yeah, don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the Collective is concerned, they're judge, jury, and executioner. They're the good guys, but that don't make them any less dangerous. Outside that, just don't be an asshole. Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Yeah. Over here.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized. Switching over to standard engines.
Can I have a moment of your time? Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire. Due to the uncertainty of the political situation in the settled systems, we think now is a great time to renew your ship's warranty protection plan, or purchase a new one if you lack coverage. It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you with additional opportunities. Thank you.
Nice jump. Right on target.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Landing side looks... Let's set it down.
Why anyone would want to live somewhere so old is beyond me.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Coe. As in Solomon Coe, first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation along.
Everyone stays in front of the building. You got me? If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm... negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see them. And don't try nothing.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? I ain't buying it. I'm so ready to get out of here. I see what you mean. Yeah? Well, maybe that's just what you want us to think, so we'll give up. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? Damn it. I didn't think of it that way. Nobody's been hurt. So maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
Security. What's the word?
Joke.
Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right. Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that...
Peter tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
Seems that way.
That's pretty crazy, even by Shaw Gang standards.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Ain't that the truth?
Need something? You got some business with me? See you.
got guts, no doubt about that.
That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this. A man should provide for his family, not drag them down along with him. I've got to do better. Thanks for listening to me.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. All right, shall we?
Solomon Coe is rightly considered to be one of the most important people in history.
I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
Keep your nose clean. The last thing I want is to charge you.